Shevchenko, Zhang Weili, Valentina Shevchenko. Yeah. She's awesome. She's great. She's defended about what? I don't know how many times. If you go back to, hold on, let me just look down at a record. She has been in straight title fights since 2017. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 straight UFC title fights in a row going back to 2017. To say that she's had a successful career is beyond an understatement. It's insane.
I've always loved Valentina. I was joking on the broadcast on Saturday when we were hyping this fight up that I was sort of joking with Christine when we were about to have our new baby, who's now Stella, that I thought about naming her Valentina. And I'm like,
because it's a cool name, or because Valentina,
cool name, and because of maybe she'll be a badass like Valentina Shevchenko, because she's a badass and she's a sweetheart and she's a G and a professional. I love her. I really like Zhang Weili too, but I think it's a great fight, and it's a great opportunity for both these ladies to prove just how great.
I can't hear it.
Upstairs. I'm glad you guys can't hear it. And it's Ruby. It's always Ruby, my middle child. Go figure.
Bloody Ruby. Again. No, I was saying recently, like in modern Hollywood, you have the female character that can beat the crap out of everyone. 300-pound guys, she can head kick them and they all fall down. And she can fly planes. And she's a spy and she's a computer expert and she's really good with guns and all the rest of it. That is literally Valentina Shevchenko.
Yeah.
Literally. You know what I mean? It's like all these super spy agents were based on Valentina Shevchenko. She is the living embodiment of all of those, for the most part, nonsense Hollywood characters.
Yeah. She shoots guns like crazy. She travels all over the world and does her camps wherever. She just kind of travels with her people, speaks all these different languages. She may be a secret operative that we just don't know about. I wouldn't be surprised. And they're like, yeah, just keep doing your fighting thing and nobody will know.
Yeah. And then obviously on the flip side, Zhang Weili, again, she's awesome. She's great. I love her attitude. 26 wins, 3 losses. The only 2 losses in the UFC. Rose Namajunas twice in a row. Got caught with that head kick, came back, lost a decision, but then obviously beats Joanna Jędrzejczyk, defends Esparza to become the champ, and then defends against Lemos, Zhao. Last time, Tatiana Suarez. She's a really good athlete. She's got the weight of the pressure of China behind her. You know what I'm saying? That's motivation.
You might be off this earth if you don't do well. They might just go. That's it. You let the country down, Zhang. Sorry. Gotta go.
Did you call Shanghai Po? Were you in China?
No.
I liked it. I had a great time.
That's not where your room didn't have AC, right?
Oh, no,
that was in Macau.
It didn't have AC in China. Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, no, that was shit.
I've never been to China. I've never been to China yet. Isn't that crazy?
It's great. I'll be honest. It seems like everyone there is living a great life. You know what I mean? They really are. And by the way, I'm not advocating for communism before you all bloody start. You got to be careful with that one.
Go visit New York.
We're not getting into politics, Paul. It's a new rule.
I wonder how Brian and Harrington are feeling about the whole situation.
In fact, I want to know that. I want to know the answer to that. Harrington and Brian, how are you feeling with your new mayor?
Better than the alternative. That's all I'm going to say.
I have nothing to say at the moment. We'll see.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Not as often as I thought.
I voted for the guy in the beret. That's all I know, dude. That's my dude.
Did you see the SNL skit?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the SNL bit about it?
Yeah. He's the GOAT.
I voted for the Grandma Slayer just because.
Show me a picture of the dude in the beret. Bring that picture up, Harrington, for the people that don't know.
Show us some courtesy. Curtis Sliwa. The man met my baby and kissed her like any good mayor should. So the guy will have my vote forever in any race he runs in.
The guy with the beret met your baby.
Yeah, Curtis Sliwa.
He was literally out there kissing babies.
He was out there shaking hands and kissing babies.
There he is.
Look at this guy. Such a G, dude.
What is the beret for?
For the Guardian Angels. So like in the 70s when it was like literally Death Wish in New York City, he would go and patrol the subways and like help women getting attacked.
Yeah.
And it was like a bunch of his boys in berets. It was kind of weird, but kind of.
Yeah. All right, going back to the fight. So I struggle. I think Zhang Weili's really talented. I think she's really driven. I think she's a phenomenal athlete. She's very strong for the weight class, but weight classes are there for a reason. I think Shevchenko's been around a long time. Doesn't seem to be slowing down. Yeah, you could look at that loss to Alexa Grasso, but she came back. She won the rematch. She's wrestling a lot more these days as well. I think if Zhang can't take it down, it turns into a kickboxing match. I think that favors Shevchenko. I think she's naturally the bigger, stronger lady that's used to fighting bigger, stronger ladies. I think that all goes in her favor.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I'm going with Shevchenko on this one. I'm not going to almost name a daughter after that name and then not pick her in this fight. And I agree. I think size and not only that the fact that she's fought a bunch at 135 before she dropped down to flyweight and did so well even there. And then at flyweight, I just think it's her damn division. I really do. I don't know who's going to take that belt from her. She might be retired and gone before it happens.
And I think she's almost completed the rubies on the belt.
Oh, wow. She'd be the first one to do that, right?
Isn't that's amazing? It really is. For those that don't know, every time you defend the belt, you get a ruby in the belt. She's 37 now, but Zhang Weili is 36. So she's right behind her.
That's a no point. Yeah.
She filled up the rubies in her last fight because it translates between like defenses. So like she did lose the belt, but she has enough back that she has the 8 rubies.
Like nobody's going to do that again.
But does she get all the belts as well? Because I don't, I want the belt, all right, stick a ruby in one of the belts, but give me another belt.
Yeah, I think they do maybe give them at least a replica of the belt to keep it home for all the championships they win. Or they used to, I know back in the day, if you defended it, they just gave you the whole thing. I don't know. Maybe they don't anymore. That would be lame.
So I
just remember.
I have a picture here of her with like a bunch of the new belts behind her. So, she at the very least, they give you the option to order a replica.
Yeah, I remember when I defended against Dan Henderson, I was packing to go to Manchester. And I was like, do I pack the belt? So I called Dana. I'm like, Dana, what do? I'm defending the belt. Do I bring the belt? And he went, nah, it's fine. We'll give you a new one. I'm like, come on. That's the answer I was looking for.
So according to the internet here, it says that since they changed the belts, no, UFC champions don't get a new belt for every defense. Instead, they just receive a single personalized championship belt, and then that's updated with a ruby.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if you believe everything you read online, but that's what the internet says.
Yeah.
So we've all got Chev. What about Brian and Harrington?
Oh, yeah. She wins fights until she doesn't want to fight anymore, for sure. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just because I'm contrarian by nature, but I mean, I think Zhang gets it done. I think Zhang Weili gets it done. I was considering naming my daughter Weili, so I have to.
You're such a liar.
But no, I don't know. I think
nicely done.
Weili Harrington.
Weili Harrington. It would look great. Or sound great. I don't know, man. I can't ever underestimate this woman. I did it one too many times. I've seen maybe not this most recent iteration of Valentina, who's looked like an absolute assassin ever since the Grasso fight. But I will say I can't doubt Zhang. I've seen Valentina be checked out before, so I think this is the last thing Zhang has to do, and then she too can hang it up and head into retirement. But I think she gets it done here.
Zhang Harrington.
That's got a ring to it.
It's like it could be your Sly family alongside the Bispings in China. Shocking underdogs, big knockouts, and lightning fast submissions. That's the beauty of the UFC. Every card's got a fight where the odds don't tell the whole story, and that's where money is made at MyBookie. This weekend's card is stacked with chances to do it again. And on MyBookie, you get all of the action, fight props, live betting, and boosts that turn good calls into big payouts. If you still haven't tried MyBookie, what are you even doing? Call yourself an MMA fan, get involved with MyBookie, and use the code BELIEVE. And your first bet, up to $500, is fully covered. If you miss, then you can get it right back with your bet back bonus. This is where you take your shot. Build your bankroll and roll into Sunday football with house money. You don't need luck when you've got the right book. Play with MyBookie. And remember, the code is BELIEVE to get that bet back bonus.